I was getting this energy that you and your person are a little bit partners in crime with one another, okay? And I don't think it's anything serious like Bonnie and Clyde. I don't think we're going out and we're wanted by the law and we're running on the road, right? But I think the two of you are, you guys kind of push each other's buttons. You guys could kind of, you know, oh, you twisted my arm a little bit. But I actually feel like this is more in a competitive based aspect more than anything. And the two of you are just, oh my goodness. As I start to talk about it, my cat starts clawing at my like drawer organizers. So if you guys could just take life a little less seriously, there's a dynamic coming through of like the friends or the people around you could get a little bit stressed just hanging around you, being around. Like you could be very type B organization people, or again, it's just like, you know, you break something, you spend a little bit of more money on something than you expect to. I don't feel like you're one to like blow up. You guys are just, oh my god, Tigger's whiskers. 101 as I pause, but you guys are one to go with the flow. So let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see what your ancestors, angels, that flew out crazy fast. Pause there at 111 again. But I wish you could have seen that because it like skyrocketed, and then I have this like little tiered shelf where I keep most of my tarot and kind of spiritual stuff, and it went right onto it. So Queen of Pentacles coming out here. I think despite the fact that the two of you guys could be a little bit rambunctious, a little bit chaotic, a little bit, you seem dysfunctional to the average couple, to the average pair of eyes. But I actually do feel like with this Queen of Pentacles, it's actually very stable. It's actually very nurturing. You know, you guys could have a little bit of, I'm hearing humor could be very important for you. So you guys could tease each other, poke fun at each other more than maybe the average person does. Someone could see that and be like, why are you making fun of, like, no, we do this all the time. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit different with the Hanged Man and the reversal. I feel like if people aren't really used to seeing maybe a little bit of an unconventional couple, an unconventional dynamic, it's a little bit, it could take a little bit of adjusting to, okay? Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you redefine what it could be to be in a relationship. I feel like a lot of the people that are in your life or just in society in general kind of have this cookie cutter mold of what a relationship is supposed to be, the kind of timeline and dynamic it's supposed to be. You guys really just said, screw that. We're making our own timeline. We're having our own fun. I'm hearing as well, there's something coming through about not having like traditional gender roles involved as well. So it's like maybe the feminine in this collective is the one making the money. Maybe the masculine's the one staying at home. Maybe the masculine is just more in his feminine energy, or, you know, like it's just not what you would traditionally see if you were to like look up couple in the dictionary. But you make it work. You make it work. And I think the reason I was channeling this partners in crime aspect is with the Eight of Pentacles coming out, the two of you guys fuel each other's motivation towards success. So again, I'm not really picturing that we're like breaking the law and we're running and we're evading the FBI and all of this stuff. But you guys just kind of like, I feel like I'm gonna know, like I'm having a hard time finding the words to describe what I'm trying to describe right now. But it's like a little bit of a level of instigation, a little bit of a level of teasing, but, and it's like a healthy level of competition, right? It's really not, oh, it's a big deal at the end of the day, who has the better job, who makes the most money, but there could be a desire to kind of be like, well, I'm the breadwinner, well, I'm the, you know what I mean? To kind of just like be the one. But I think from an outsider perspective, people, you guys are very successful. Okay, so I'm hearing as well with this element, you guys could do untraditional kind of forms of work. You guys could make income in different kind of ways. Like everything about you guys individually and together as a couple is so different and unique. And I feel like you guys are getting kind of watched from a different kind of angle, from a different kind of lens, because again, this is something different that people haven't quite seen. And I am channeling as well for this particular collective. You could have been someone who originally tried to kind of fall into that mold of what a relationship should be like, and I feel like the universe kind of told you like, hey, there's more to life than this, there's more to love than this, like you don't have to pretend that this is what you want or this is what you desire or this is who you are as a person. So people really do, you know, I'm hearing a rare couple. There's something about the two of you that works as well. Like you guys could be on completely different career paths. Like I just channeled like a doctor and then like a painter. I don't know, but it just works with the two of you. And I don't really think you guys have more like a traditional job like a doctor, but maybe one of you guys do. I just feel like people also just look to you as like the life of the party. Whether you guys have children or not, or how old you guys are, or what stage of life you're in, you guys still find time to have fun, to go out, to have adventures, to travel, to do things, to like take life in. And so people look at you and they're just like, they love it. I'm hearing you guys are also just like a very attractive couple, so it's like, it's very interesting to see you guys go out and do your dates or go and do your little things. And I feel like you just have more people observing you and your person at this moment and kind of noticing the differences and the rarity of the dynamic between the two of you. It's definitely different than what they've imagined and what they've probably experienced in their own personal life. But I'm hearing too, as they're learning more about you, as they're having more time spent with the two of you, they're understanding like, okay, just because that dynamic doesn't work necessarily for me doesn't mean it doesn't work for anyone, and doesn't mean it's not healthy or okay or XYZ. So I'm honestly hearing it's pretty cute. Some people might be a little bit confused, a little bit taken back, a little bit like, what? But at the end of the day, I think it just works for you guys. And yeah, you have some people watching you guys. It feels positive, it feels rooting, it feels maybe again a little bit confused, a little bit like this is a little bit different than what I'm used to, but they like what they're watching for a reason, okay?